Hello and welcome to another episode of Motorsport Manager with Levingston Motors, where we're going into the second race of Season 4 as the defending champions. We've improved the reliability. I've got 2 gearboxes now. I do have a third on the way, and that will give me the bonus to weight stripping. And I'll build one more gearbox, which will give me plus 40 to the maximum, as well as a weight stripping bonus, so we can really go into the season with really good gearboxes. If I fit the parts, Engelhardt gets that one. Porter also gets a better gearbox as well. Good for him. Hopefully he'll get top spot and qualifying this time. He'll get pole. Where does that put our car? Still 6, but as you can see our gearbox is now 5th. I think that was 6 before, and it's definitely starting to go up. And that's only an improvement of like what, 40, 50? And this one we're building as well will be a better one than what I've got. At least when I first got it, I've improved it a bit, obviously. And then after that, it'll be the brakes and the suspension. Of course, my what you call him, lead designer suspension is 2, but suspension is not that important, especially in this league. It's the engine, gearbox, and brakes. It's in that order. That's on the I'm pointing that you can see me, but the rear ring is the least important. The engine is the most, so the bottom 3 aren't as important. So you can kind of take that for now. For at least the first 2 leagues, like the world championship, you want good everything really. But for this one, you know, just improving your gearbox to like really good levels is usually enough to win if the engine's spec anyway. So I've won before. So I'm actually going to go for 3rd and above because I think we can get that in qualifying, which will give us £600,000 even if we don't get the race win, well the race top 3, and that'll give me more money than getting 10th or above in both with Nippon. Because I think the super overtake mode is going to help us here. So I think that's going to be the more that's going to be the more money maker, you know, more money basically. I think everyone's got the parts fitted. Yeah, that's fine. And we can weight strip with Engelhardt now for his own Grand Prix because 55% is enough for it to last with the nurse perk, which is always nice. And hopefully, for the last race, my saved setups worked more or less. There was no change for Engelhardt and like 1 slider change for Porter, so it can help us out here. Because if the Germany's Grand Prix for Munich, if my Munich setups are the same, it doesn't really matter. I can spend more time practicing or getting my familiarity up without I do my practice. But I will see you for qualifying. That is the end of practice. We do of course get a 1-2 in practice because we're the only ones to actually push. Easy morale bonuses though. Well, I think qualifying Trump only got level 1. So I had to mess with Porter a bit. But he does get super overtake mode, so good for him. That'll help him as well though. Actually, you know what? Because our soft tyres is the most... Oh, I should have just done racing trim. Soft tyres is the fastest compound here, so we might as well use the performance increase for soft tyres. I had to change both of them a little bit, but not great. Where's Max Porter? And Munich Trap B. It might be because there was no rain this time. Last time there was. Oh, they're going to use multiple soft compounds, aren't they? Please don't. Please. I'd rather you not do that. That's Black Sea. Where's Munich? Engelhardt, Munich. There we are. Munich B. Right, we'll sim because there's not going to be any rain. Let's see how we do in practice. I forgot to race strip, damn it. Valdez on top, Porter in second. Valdez, Sabato on top. Sabato looking good this season. Porter setting a faster time than Valdez. Engelhardt into fourth, and that's it. We get second and fourth. Sabato, though, destroying the competition. Only Porter was able to keep up, and that was simply because he's got super overtake mode. So Sabato looking favourite for the title at the minute, despite his poor performance last race where he had to make 3 repairs. So we beat him. But we do get £600,000, which means we've already made more money than we would with the other sponsor, the 10th or above. And the second or above pays us less than the third or above, because that makes complete sense. So Sabato has clear track again. Soft tyres and light footed, because it's more than a race trim. As for Engelhardt, I'm going to get nurse perk and rate strip his car to 55%. Try and give him a little heads up, a little boost. Be a bit aggressive early on, try and get as many points as we can. I'm gonna be a bit risky with Porter and actually lower it by 5%. These two anyway. I think it'll last. Oh yeah, it's only 5 for the it's only 5 for the brakes, but it's 15 for the gearbox. That's weird. It's like, you know, you're losing 5% for gearbox. It's going to be plus 30 once we get the gearbox in, rather than plus 15. So it's going to be a big one for us when we get that. Car setup's all fine. How many soft tyres do we have? Oh, we have 3. That's fine. Driver strategy, of course, will be attack overtake. Attack overtake. There's no rain, I don't think. How many laps is this race? It's 29. Right. So it's 29. Engelhardt will come in first, I think. So what? 9, 10 and 10. Something like that. Right, here we go then. Porter in second position. Spot'll get another 2 points. That's that Medicar finally doing some work. Firebird looking dangerous this season as well, as we saw in the pre-season with the races that they've got. Valdez in third, Engelhardt in fourth on his own Grand Prix. There's a bit of a drop-off now for 0.2 seconds behind. It's Costa of Garuda and the other Firebird car, Cristiano D'Osta. Of course, we do have the +4 to everything on with Max Porter. So if he can get ahead of Sabato like he did last time, he might get clear air. But I think Sabato has a better car, so I don't know how much that will actually matter. Of course, we are going for third overall, so once we get these new gearboxes in, and that is Porter straight into first. But Engelhardt's going to drop into fifth from the looks of it. No, he defends. He defends fine. But Porter... Oh! Sabato's off! The greatest threat to this championship is already gone. He's now in 14th and stuck in traffic now. Engelhardt really attacking Valdez. Sabato, what are you doing, man? The greatest threat to us so far, based on qualifying and pre-season, and he's not doing much. Porter's going to set the fastest time for this race, so that might not be beaten, because he's had a clear track for the entire time, and the +4 to everything. Engelhardt can't get past Valdez. Keeping on him though. He's not attacking with his tyres, that's why Valdez isn't getting ahead. Come on, Engelhardt. It's not even trying to like push. That's good news for Porter though, because if Valdez isn't going to push, Porter can build a lead. If you can build a lead early with complete clear track, you can always keep it. But Engelhardt is really starting to struggle. against Valdez. He can't do it. He's making his move, but he's just not fast enough. Ah, here we go. Here comes Engelhardt again. Can't do it. Can we change the strategy? Mate, I can't give anything more. You just suck. I can't help him any more than what I'm doing, mate. You're being more aggressive than he is, and you're not getting past him. But it does mean Porter's going to open a 3-second gap. I'm going to have to calm it down a bit now. Engelhardt failed. Engelhardt failed badly. Of course, if he keeps getting drawn into fights with Engelhardt, it'll slow Valdez down as well. Which will help Pat Porter. Right, get after Valdez so we can't catch up to Porter. That's about up in 9th now. But he is stuck in traffic. Whoa, calm down, game. Oops, Engelhardt's making a move. He's making a move. They give him high. Just try and get past. And Potter's probably going to get a second out of that in the end. Okay, he can't get past. Engelhardt failed me again, but he did slow Valdez down for us. Now Diosta making a move on Engelhardt was being slowed down by Valdez. Because he can't get past. It's a bloody fireburst sandwich. And Engelhardt's in the middle of it. Porter's just cruising. We'll close the tyres down a bit. It is a hot day. That means Valdez's tyres might be pretty warm. It's not going down on normal. Try and conserve the Engelhardt and then go back to normal. You can go and overtake now, like. We're going to have to put you a bit earlier. It doesn't really matter because for tyre wear, but it doesn't matter for fuel. We'll have a few spare. Can we make it to the end of... Did I just say, can we make it to the end of the race with that much fuel left? Of course we can't. What sort of question is that, you nonce? The rules prohibit you from doing that. You have to stop twice. Oh. He's not to pit now. He's going to mediums, I think. Does he go on mediums? Yeah, long medium stint. That's unfortunate. He's in the pits first, but he might get clear. Hopefully gets clear track on the way out. No mistake. He will get clear track, that's fine then. Try and get our tyre heating down a bit more. That'll do. A long medium stint for Engelhardt. Potter's about to come in soon. Best go medium with that actually, just to make sure we can drag it out of it. Porter will come in at this lap. Park condition's fine at the minute. So now we can attack. 5-second gap on first place. That's second place. Someone's in the pits. That is Van Arnen. It was really dragged those tyres down. 16%. They've got to be careful. Some of these might end up double stacking if they're not careful there. 6 seconds now for Porter in front. Of course, he's going to come out and he can't push because of his tyre heating. Porter in the pits. Change of tyres is fine. People are staying now. That's a bit of a surprise. No mistake. That is Sabato in the pit with a repair. You can attack because if the last 10 laps, that's fine. Everyone head of Porter to pit. Engelhardt's in right behind him now. I think Engelhardt might have gained on Porter here. But we have ahead of D'Oster, who was in second. But now he's pushing. We'll let Porter go attacking high. So in theory, this could be a 1-2 position at the minute. I'm surprised Sabato had to make a repair this early. People are coming out the pits. Both drivers out ahead of everyone, but only just. Or for Engelhardt anyway. Porter can just probably just start cruising around a bit, to be honest. And Engelhardt will start pushing once he starts getting caught. Cloud's coming, but it's not going to stay, so there's not going to be rain at the minute. So hopefully those three are going to fight each other, and Engelhardt won't have to push to try and keep his spot. That would be the more fortuitous event. Everyone else is in the pits, apart from Tang and Batista. Yeah, none of these are coming out early enough. Costa's starting to catch up now. But Engelhardt, I do believe, I think is the best driver in this championship, so he should be able to defend if he has to. They're going to have to be careful with fuel, though. Oh, they did pit afterwards, actually. I'm going to have to be a bit more aggressive here to defend what's fourth place, soon to be second. They have got a better car overall, but Engelhardt's a better driver. And he is catching. But you can't attack forever. But Porter's just chilling, like 5 seconds in front. But Engelhardt having to push is now going to start getting them to catch up as well. It's not turning down just yet. Potter can attack for like a lap. Costa's still going for it. I mean, he's starting to catch up pretty dangerously now. Half a second behind. He's going to have to stop soon. He's been doing it for like 3 laps straight. There we go. His fan is starting to drop off. He tried his best, but Engelhardt enough to maintain position. That's good. Now we just match him, I think. I mean, if this is what we can do before we get all our good stuff in, what are they going to do once we've got our gearboxes in? Like, to get double the performance from weight stripping, they're not going to stand a chance. Though I've been helped with Sabado having that early mistake, and then had to make a repair. He's just been bogged down in traffic, and I think he's probably our most dangerous threat from qualifying anyway. Okay, I want Engelhardt to last 4 laps. Porter 5. I can put him on softs for the end, I think. You don't want to push too hard because then you get crashes and that when you don't need them. I think Engelhardt's fitness is only like 9. It's his weakest start. Let's push with his engine. Of course, people haven't made repairs yet. I mean, we're fine for repairs, I think. Yeah, and suspension's a bit low, but I think that's going to go down like by like 15% for over half the race now. Because that another 15% is not in the red zone. It's just above it, so it doesn't really matter. So we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. None of these are gone down by too much. Potter really starting to build this lead. Close to 6 seconds on his teammate. I'm waiting for Costa to make his next move because he's got the tyre wear to push us here. Well, not Porter, but he can push Engelhardt. Well, mediums can go down to like 10% before you start to suffer, so it doesn't really matter. He can go high now. So can you. So you've got to do one more lap, he's got to do 2. See, because we've got a better driver in the turns when we're going normal, we can gain ground. Because we've got some of the better corners in this league. It's when the straights hit this, they catch up slightly. Alright. Attack. Because you're coming in for a pair of softs. Sabado in with another repair. I don't know what's wrong with this car. And then Sabado, same thing with you. Everything's fine. Hopefully no mistakes. Only 11% chance apparently. No mistake for Engelhardt, he's out. D'Osta's in with the repair, and he was pretty high up. So's Evans, but we don't care about him. If that was like 3 seasons ago, season 1, then yeah. Might as well speed things up a bit. Oh, Engelhart's in a fight with Batista. That's not good for us. That's going to slow us down. Because he's got a pit. No mistake for Porter. She'll see him in first. To end this race. And he is out. Slows down Santa Ana. He's probably going to pit soon anyway. You need to be careful with Engelhart and his tyres. He doesn't have the smoothness perk. She's probably pitting soon, surely. She should pit now. Fix your repair where you got the chance. There we go, she's pitting. A lot of people are in the pits now. We get past all of them. But Engelhart does just as well. That means he needs to attack because they're going to be attacking. Engelhart has to defend now. I think they would have better pit stop than us. Defend this 1-2. Our first 1-2 in history. Relies on Engelhart beating Costa in this duel. She has the better tyres. He has the better tyres for this because they're fresh. He can push. Engelhart really can't. Costa making his move. I'm actually going to push and not attack. I think that's going to be a safer bet. Relying on the better skill of Engelhart. Porter. Costa making his move. Doesn't make it. Doesn't make it stick. Right, attack is dangerously close now. I'm going overtake mode. I'm going full hog. I've got no choice here. The gap between Valdez is pretty big. Hopefully Costa starts having an issue or something. And that's got a bit of a gap. He's still got excess fuel, so I'm staying in overtake mode. I think Porter has this race run, barring a crash. Is like 5 seconds clear of Engelhart. It was in a fight. Costa making his move again. Can't make it stick. He's going to be suffering from tie heating soon. You can't keep attacking. The problem is, will he finally make something stick and then immediately conserve? That's the danger. Go to medium. Costa. Another high, but Costa's going to keep attacking until he gets it. So we're defending this position. We're not losing it because AI cheat with their tyre heating or whatever. Yeah, catching Porto as well. He's gone down. We lost excess fuel. He is conserving. So I'm going to conserve. Porter can stay in normal. He doesn't need to conserve with those tyre heating of his tyre wear. That'll mean he's fine to win this race, barring a crash. It's all about managing Engelhart and try and get this 1-2 finish. Which would be a great result. The 6th best car on the grid. And it's Porter with the weaker car that's going to win because of his first lap. His first lap was so crucial here. It's Sabato's mistake. This would have helped out. 4 laps remaining. We don't have a lot of tyre wear. See, if Costa could play a long game and win this, because I can only push for so long. See, that first stint might have cost me a bit because we had to put him a bit too early. Right. He's attacking again. I might have to lose this because I can't, what do you call it? Tying. Tyre. Balders is gone. So we're going to get third at the very least. I'm going to fight him with every inch I've got. He's going to conserve again. Oh, fucking hell, I didn't mean to do that. I'm actually going to back up to cut his tyres down as much as I can. You can attack with your tyres. See, if he attacks, I'm so screwed. What the hell was that? Blue flag, which means let me by, he cuts me off. That son of a bitch. So we're backing up, he's attacking us now. Can we defend? Is that early pit stop going to cost us? Is it going to cost us? Can Engelhardt? He can't, can he? He's going to lose it. Attack in the final straight. In the final straight. For a 1-2 finish. He's done it. Santa Ana, 90th position, last place. Cuts Engelhardt off. Almost costed him the second position. What the hell was that game? What the hell was that? That was BS. That was bollocks. They should fix that. She was a blue flag that just cuts me off anyway. That means blue flag means meant to let you through. But Engelhardt protects second position. I don't know how. He was backed up the entire last lap. And attacking Costa could not get past him. Bravo. Well played. But Porter wins Engelhardt's own Grand Prix thanks to that great start and Samado's mistake, which put him in 13th because of all his repairs as well. I don't know what they're playing at with him. But we get our first 1-2 finish in history. Extending our lead atop the standings. And it's only going to get better. No rule break for us. Sabado got first position, or got pole position, so he gets two bonus points. I'm trying to talk about my mum here because she's talking about something and I can hear her. So I'm going to have to wrap this up quickly. Engelhardt is still in the lead, but only by a point over Porter now. We are top by 23 points already. We're looking good. And next race, I don't know what race it is. I don't know. Come on, low please, I need to end it. Traits, Falcon Engelhardt. Is this a rivalry with someone? Or Dios is a rival now, I don't care about that. I'm second with these two drivers for a while. Marketability did not go up, I don't know why, because we won. Again, that's two wins out of 2. We get the double sponsorship. We get both sets, we get 1.2 million, so we lose basically nothing. We lost like 50 grand in the end. And we'll be ready in 6 days, and that will give us a better gearbox than we've got now, and it has a trait where it will double my returns on weight stripping as well. Right, before I go, right. 1-2 finish. 1-2 finish. What question will they ask? Your two drivers were fighting their way out the front up there. Any thoughts about giving team orders? They weren't fighting though. Porter was like 4 seconds ahead at least for the entire race. I'll answer that one. I didn't think about it all. There was no point. Porter was easily ahead of the entire time. But next race is Milan, the Italian Grand Prix. Rain. There's going to be rain in practice and the race, so that can make things very interesting. Who's got the high adaptability between these two? This season could all be about which of our drivers wins the championship. We could easily win this again, which I didn't think we would, because our cars, look at the car, it's terrible about. But I think it's the suspension that brings us down. And these two are average, which brings them up to about here. And our drivers takes it the rest of the way. That's how we're winning these races. Although the front from wings might be in house next year. It won't be spec. And of course, if we're going to win this league, do we care anymore? We might as well just save our votes for the next season. What also hurts is that because if we keep coming top 3 all the time, we're going to lose no money a race. And if we get the helipad, like giving 5-star sponsors, which will give us a lot of money, which will help us next season if we get promoted. But that's a long way away. We still got to win this league. We should do it, 'cause we've done it before with the worst team, but we'll see what happens. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Some more Let's Play Motorsport Manager of Levingston Motors.